If you live in London, you'll know that talking to people when you are on the tube, on the train, underground, metro, whatever you like, is something that you do not do. It's the law, okay? It is the law. You do not just go on the tube and start talking to random people. Or so they think. I was on the tube about 2 months ago with my husband and my kids, and it was around 4 o'clock, which means the beginning of rush hour. Rush hour is, peak time, is the time that everyone is on the tube trying to get home or like go somewhere, God knows what they're doing. And it was the beginning of rush hour, so it wasn't completely packed. Packed is full, packed. But it was a bit crowded. Crowded is lots of people. So we got on the tube and my husband had Dominic, my son, in the pram. Like this thing that you put the baby in and you push the baby. It's also called a pushchair or a buggy, so a pram or whatever. And I was holding Naomi, our baby girl. And so we got on and my husband is like, oh, let me find you a seat because, holding Naomi, it's quite heavy. So he finally managed to find me a seat. So I sit down. Notice that I'm telling you this story is about the past. This happened about 2 months ago, but I am saying part of the story in the present tense, and that's absolutely fine. It's not because it's something that happened in the past that you have to tell this story in the past tense. You can tell a story in the present tense, just like we do in Portuguese. It's like to bring more emphasis to the story. And you know me, I'm all about emphasis. So, I sit down and I'm holding my baby and, basically in London, the London Underground, most of the trains work like this. There's a row of seats here and then like a little corridor thing and more seats in front. So you are facing people, which is not a problem in London because no one's looking at you. People are on their phones, reading books, like 90% of people are reading books. No one's looking at anyone. So I'm sitting there holding my baby and this lady sitting not even straight like across me. She's sitting in front of me, but not exactly in front of me, more like going towards the right hand side. So she's like sitting there and she's very British. This is a British lady and she starts talking to me. Yeah, on the tube. People are looking. No one's really looking, but I feel that people are looking because I am a very shy person. Yeah, this will come as a surprise. I am extremely shy. What does that mean? I am timid. It means that if random people, random is like people I don't know, just like random. If random people start talking to me, I physically feel I am going to faint a little bit. Faint is like faint. I feel like I'm going to faint. I feel like my blood is rushing through my body and coming straight up my face. And my cheeks are completely and utterly red. And I don't know what to do with myself, basically. This is me, okay? So she looks at me and she goes, my kids are 1 year and 3 months apart. It's really difficult, but don't worry, you'll be fine. And so I look at her and I just go like this. And she goes, I'm thinking this is it, right? She's not going to continue because you don't talk to people on the tube, right? This is it. She's not going to talk to me. But no, she continues. And she goes, my daughter, when she was about 17 and she was you know, growing up, and she decided to move to America because she wants to be a model. And I'm like, oh, I'm not talking, I'm literally just, this is my response to her. And she goes on, and I'm blushing. Blushing is like feeling like your cheeks are really red. I'm blushing, and she continues to talk to me. And I know my husband is standing next to me, and he's thinking, oh no, you hate this situation. I hate this situation. I hate to feel like I am not prepared and people are looking at me and listening to me, and I'm a perfectionist, remember? So I'm thinking, oh no, she's talking to me. Oh no, please don't talk to me. And she goes on, and this is going on, and she's telling me stuff. And then I think, hold on a minute. Do you know what? I give in. I just give in to you, lady. I give in. What does that mean? It means, okay, you want to talk, let's talk. So I start talking to her, and I'm like, yeah, well, tell me more about your kids. Well, really, how old are they now? Oh, I see. Oh, it's great having kids, isn't it? Yeah, it's really great. No, she's 3.5 months and he's a year and a half. And yeah, it's really hard, you're right. But that's just life, isn't it, really? And I just give in to her. So I surrender and I break free. I'm proper blushing at this point. But that's fine because I'm doing this. So, after about 7 minutes of talking, that's a lot of talking to a random person on the tube. And she finally leaves, she's, bye-bye dear, take care of yourself. And I say, oh, thank you, you too. And she leaves. And I'm feeling like, yeah, you don't talk to random people on the train, except for this lady who decided to talk to me. And that time, about 6 years ago, when I was on the tube in London and someone randomly handed me a red rose. But that's a whole different story. I'll see you Friday. Thank you for watching.